Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Those of you that are watching, come on in the chat. We're here for our open tarot reading. We're doing it native style. And I'm a little bit behind schedule because I had a few things to take care of. But we are back. And I'm here to provide you with some insight using my tools of the tarot, my shaman cards. And I'm just calling down the spirits. Welcome them in, welcome in, welcome in. Abundance, blessings, peace, healing, love, and transparency. I am on a mission to provide resolution and a solution, not just to the problems of the world, but I'm facing an obstacle, just like we all are. And we got to work through it and use our gifts, use our talents, use our innovation, creation, the powers that be. So I'm calling everybody in. I'm calling everybody in to bless us with what we need, what we desire, to blend peace and understanding and provide the answers and solutions that we need. If you look to the left of the chat box or in the description, you'll see my information for Empath and the work that I do. And we're going to do an open reading of the tarot. And I'm pulling 3 card spreads for anyone that is interested in insight. And again, I'm just a messenger. I'm just a vessel. And we offer no heat, no judgment. This is a safe place to come. If you're curious, if you're a seasoned spiritualist, anybody is welcome. And we're fostering a healing environment, peaceful, productive, balanced. This is the safe place that you can come to inquire the tarot. I also have the shaman cards, as I said. And right now I'm just shuffling to get the energy through the cards for anybody that is ready. If you just have some questions for clarity, that's what I am here for. My passion is to bring healing. This is my true calling. So I'm here for bridging the gap between those questions and those answers we need for further insight. I hope y'all was able to catch a little bit of my earlier one this afternoon. It was a lovely, lovely powwow. And we had some great energy going. And I hope more will be able to join us. I waited a little bit later, so people can kind of get home, get things done, feed your body, freshen up, get those last minute chores out the way so you can really enjoy yourself and we can enjoy each other. I'm taking this particular channel into a different direction. I contemplated it for a very long time because I'm not a big fan of capitalism. However, we do need that tool, that greenback. And if you want to support this channel, if you go to my About section, you'll see the blue support button. I also have a PayPal button there too if you feel a love offering coming on. Right now, it's just whatever's on your heart. I do one-on-one professional private readings. As you can see in the description, my website is listed. And I didn't put my email, but I will place it in the chat so that if you want to contact and schedule a reading, I welcome that. I was discussing earlier on my first open reading session. Um, it's good to get readings 4 times a month throughout the year, every season or every quarter. And it's good because it helps you kind of stay focused on your goals, your personal journey, your spiritual walk, whatever, you title it as, just to keep things in perspective so that when we get drawn too far off of our path or sucked into too much toxicity, those readings kind of give you a perspective that maybe you need a reminder. So that's what we do as psychics, as understudies to shaman. That's what I am right now. I'm on the path to becoming a psychologist. And as of the end of this month, early next month, July, I am looking to have the official Western doctor accomplishment so that I can further be of good service for healing and spiritual growth. And I always say I don't know everything. I'm learning. And as I am able to lend some help, I'm helping myself too. So if you're here, join on in the chat. If you're watching, don't be shy. You can give me a little shout out if you want to. Make sure you spread this link around because it is something that is going to be very exciting for this channel. And I'm going to start building onto the Empath channel and doing more of these over there. EmpathAngie is the name of the channel. Some of y'all probably have seen my G Plus EmpathAngie page. It was under my government name, and I kind of flipped it around a little bit to kind of support my calling a little bit better. This is no heat, no judgment, no obligations here. The only thing I ask is respect the guests and the host, yours truly, Qween Common Sense or Empath Angie, and just continue to spread this word around, if you will, please. I greatly appreciate it. Madam, hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the powwow. We're trying to bring some peace, trying to bring some healing and understanding of ourselves and each other better so we can enjoy this realm. So I'm offering, 2 free questions and elaborate as you so choose. We're just getting this train going. So it's a little, you got to build up some energy first before you take off like a rocket. So it's starting off small. We're starting off, with a little type of, just a free flowing energy. And if there's any questions you want to post up for the tarot, I'm the vessel. The goosebumps are here, so I feel the spirits. I'm connecting as we sit here, and I just wanted to usher in the powerful forces that we need for our specialized situations. We always need something, and we always are searching for something to try to enhance what we need. So I'm walking the walk with everybody else. And I'm just the chosen one to be able to deliver the messages and be the vessel. So, I appreciate you choosing me and coming over here to check us out and check me out and intermingle with those who are interested and those who are willing to participate. If you just want to be a spectator, that's fine too. But I encourage you not to be shy. Just come on in and we'll start this thing off with a positive, loving, healing energy. And what comes here stays here. So if we are sharing, I ask that you respect each other and respect the space and the energy that you bring to the space, because again, this is our soft place to fall. I want to be the change that I want to see. So I'm trying to start this thing off right. With a loving atmosphere and of respect and high regard for the path of healing. So we can start off whenever y'all ready. I'm just shuffling and getting comfortable in this powerful energy that I'm feeling, that I'm channeling through, so that I can be open and move my ego out the way to deliver a clear message for those who would like to receive it. So we have a couple of viewers, and Madame, she has chosen me for a while here, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who makes the choice to feel a connection. That is a very honor. It's a very high honor when people choose you to see what you're about and to just be involved, to whether it's learn or share, whatever. I appreciate it. So we are here. And what I was listening to earlier and playing to kind of raise the energy is a traditional powwow dance music. And this is something very powerful for me because it helps me recharge when I am at the 11th hour and I need that breakthrough. It helps me stay focused and stay grounded and get up out my feelings, if you will, so that I can really truly channel in what I need as well for myself. And I really just am very grateful. I'm grateful even for this boulder of disappointment that I have before me, my personal walk. Um, Humanity sometimes let us down. Sometimes we make decisions where we feel let down, kind of overlooked. So I'm working through things, and I'm trying to stay focused, positive, and productive at the same time. So that's why I'm here, to try to chisel away at that wall that we have, when we face trials and challenges and things like that. So again, I'm just working on through my own thing while I can be of some service to someone else, inspiration, whatever it is. That's what I'm here for. This is the tough love channel, and we're going to turn the corner with it a little bit, because this is where most of the powwow occurs on this one. And I'm going to be building up that other one, like I said, the Empath Angie channel, so we can get y'all to slide on over there and give it a holler. And just show some love. And if you want to link up and subscribe, you can. That would be greatly appreciated. And I'm going to throw the link here in the chat as well. I overlooked putting that in the description on the bottom or on the side or whatever. But I'm going to get that link for you in a minute, so it'll pop up in the chat there. And this is still a budding channel, it's still a budding channel, so it's gonna grow, and we will definitely have more to add to this one, because sometimes life happens, and we don't always focus on what we need to, what we want to, I should say. Can't keep focused sometimes when life happens. You got a lot of irons in the fire, and you get distracted and got to regroup and redirect to that thing that's passionate for us. So there's the link in the chat. Hope that didn't go through. I'll add it to the description though. And it's Empath Angie. You can see it on my Google page. If you go to my Google Plus, you can subscribe there. And I'll also post it on my Facebook, Empath Angie on Facebook. You can reach my second channel there. And I'll be putting it in the description box from here forward, so that everybody can just click. You don't have to do too much searching and typing. That's the beauty of technology on the web. So I was talking about disappointment in one of my earlier streams. And, disappointment comes for me because I look at humanity and how evolution affects us, and society programs us, and media, and, everyday struggles in life affects us many different ways. And I'm disappointed in humanity, and for a variety of reasons. I look at how we treat each other. I look at how when anybody faces misfortune or they find themselves in a tough spot, how we like to capitalize off of each other's pain, how we like to gloat, how we like to watch one another suffer. And to me, that just signifies internal pain of those who participate in that type of pathology. And it's disappointing. Every time I see it, I'm disappointed. I'm not surprised. However, it takes me aback each time I see it. Not just when I'm going through it, but anybody's going through it. And I'm of the mind, of the old native way of giving is greater than receiving, and you receive more by giving. And we are taught as shamanistic apprentices that to give your best possession to the one in need gives you an eternal blessing. So when I try to give, and that's not just materialistic. It is in many different forms you can give. And a lot of people take your energy for granted, whether it's positive to them or, they see you trying to accomplish something that's positive, that can be helpful in the long run and plant a seed. There are those who don't want you to water and cultivate that seed. They do everything they can to prohibit, inhibit, and deter you from there. Yeah, I should be here. Let me refresh. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, good. So let me switch over. I think what happened was um, I switched over on a different tab and it's not streaming properly. So let me go back. I'm sorry. My apologies. I screwed up the screen, but we're here. We can fix it. We can fix it. All right. I think I'm back. Good. You can hear me? All right. All right. There is my Empath Angie link. Go on over there and subscribe. What's up, Tam Tam? Welcome in. Welcome in again. Psychedelic. That is another special person I met this year who is truly a good spirit, a good soul, a wonderful entity that there's really not a word good enough to describe, in my opinion. But he's been really an interesting person to chit chat with and observe, connect with on different levels. And it's been a trying time these past 6 months for me, and to have somebody patient sitting around, ready to talk, ready to inspire, ready to uplift. That's a beautiful thing to me. So we are here. I appreciate y'all coming back and coming through. All right. So y'all can hear me okay, right? Good. I'm glad. Thank you. So we back. I pushed it back a little more because I wanted people to be able to relax and when they end in their day, and come on into your private temple, you want to kind of kick back and unwind and decompress and release all of that, whatever, so you can get back to center. And oh, that's good. I'm glad you was able to get that situated. Sometimes these little smaller mobile devices, it just I don't know. It's something about the bandwidth. Maybe it's not powerful enough to carry the signal or something, or sometimes the Wi-Fi might not be strong enough or something. I don't know. These gadgets, they do that. But I welcome everybody in. We got a couple of more viewers coming through. Don't be shy. Come on through if you're curious. You got a question. I have a tarot here. The spirits are on me heavy right now, and I'm on a mission. Transparency is what I'm about. So I'm on a mission. I have a goal I'm trying to reach. And we are in the 11th hour. So I am accepting any love donations that you would like to share with us, because we're trying to get this thing off the ground. We're trying to do the grassroots thing. I will absolutely, definitely read you. No, that's what we're here for. I'm not busy. That's what I came here for, is to do an open reading session for people who are ready to do that. So absolutely psychedelic. We can do that. Please share this link though, and my other link, the EmpathAngie link, because I want to build that channel and get y'all over there too. And I'm going to periodically post it on in this room so that people can click it. I only have one vid up. It was kind of a test little thing, so it's not complete. It's not nothing polished and fancy. We just wanted to run something on there to see how it did and if we got it all set up right. So if you're an avid supporter, go over there, spread it around. If you new, I'm glad you came. But so we can get to psychedelics question. I'm gonna shuffle up here, and psychedelic, you can post your question whenever you're ready, and I'll just go from there. That is a good one. So I'm gonna do that 3-card spread, past, present, and future. Take 3 cards, and I'm gonna explain each one for you. So your past is the Chariot card, and that says that there's lots of movement, kind of chaotic, with your past finances, financial situation. There was a little bit of stability there, but it's not the way you wanted it at that point. And then your present situation is strength. So you're going through some trials right now with it. It's a heavy concern, and I see it's kind of stressing you out a little bit. There's some bondage there. You feel bound up. You kind of feel constricted with it. There are many talents that you have right now, lots of creative talents that I would like to see you use more. You kind of got tunnel vision. The inspiration is really not there on your finances, so you kind of feel stuck on what to do, which way to go. But the Tower card is your future, and that is movement. You could be preparing to move, preparing to make some moves in the business industry of your finances to beef them up, increase. You want to focus on that, focus on increase, focus on, your deities of money if you're into that. Whatever prayers, chants, mantras you want to use that. I see creativity again with this Tower card. Upheaval, changing, changes. You have to do something different to get different results. So I'm seeing you doing more of creative stuff, lots of creativity. I know for a fact what you shared with me was design. So I see you doing a lot of artistic things with your talents. You're very creative, very unique, abstract type of creativity. Not so much textiles and physical. I see a lot of digital, a lot of graphics, lots of color. I just see lots of colors, numbers. So that could be computer wise. It could be, you know, um, digits. That's what I see. So I'm saying gadgets, computer tech. You're very savvy in that area. And I see a little bit of education too. So a training course might do you good. There's some online things that you could take advantage of that are free, um, or very, very inexpensive. And that's a good way to go. Kind of look for things that are free. When we that whole thing, money makes the world go round, and without it, sadly, society sees us as we ain't shit if we don't have a lot of it. But yeah, that's where you're at. Technology is your thing. Like that really is where you feel good. That's where you feel happy. You're very curious about it. So you want to take that, and if you're passionate about it, you want to go ahead and take that step. Take that step. You don't have to jump off into it big and heavy, but a little bites at a time. That'll get you to where you can open up some more doors so you can start really, enhancing your financial life, your financial part of your life, rather. So did I get it? Was I pretty good there, or did you need a little more? All right, good, good, good. So I'm just gonna shuffle again, and we can chat. If anybody wants to share anything, this is a safe place. So we're not gonna do. You're very welcome. It's my honor. Thank you for coming to ask your question. We're gonna do this a lot over the weekend. I'm gonna try to get it every other hour. We're gonna do some marathon back-to-back streams here. Um, I'm just trying to meet a goal for myself and my family as well. And I like to work for my compensation. So while I'm in between studying and trying to get my little certificate completed so I can become an official psychologist, I'm going to work my way through this little rough spot. And if you find it in your heart to share a donation, that blue support button is over there in the about section on my channel. And then you can also do a PayPal, in the about section too, whichever's easier for you. We welcome any love that you want to share. We're just trying to work hard to earn the bridge over these rough waters that we facing here in the wolf pack. So I'm just shuffling, and we can talk and we can share. And if anything moves, we flowing with the spirit. It's very high, you know. And I got goosebumps and I'm sweating. So that's a good thing. That's a very powerful surge I'm feeling. Somebody got something they want to say, and I'm not going to put nobody on blast, but if you feel inclined to put it in chat and you want me to address it with the cards, I'd be happy to. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. You can use me, but don't abuse me, like my auntie used to say. So that's what we here doing. We just gonna ride it out and go with the flow. And I'm here as long as y'all want to stay with me. Make sure you just keep spreading it around. Word of mouth is the most powerful way to get it out there. And I'm here, and I am an authentic healer. I'm studying to be a shaman. I got a little more to go on that. And I'm doing it for my people. I'm doing it for humanity. I'm doing it for what we deserve is happiness, love, and to live life, not just exist. And I just, again, thank you all for choosing me today. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for just being conscious enough to say, hey, what's up over there? And the loyal people who are coming to ride with me, I really appreciate it. Um, this has been my journal, my video journal over the years of sharing my experiences, my lessons, my pain, my pleasure, my fights, my ups, my downs, and all of that. So with my little gift that I was born into, I'm working it on out too. So we all are learning, and the highest form of intelligence, in my opinion, is knowing that we don't know anything. We got a lot to learn, and the older we get, we should be willing to be more open to different venues of that spiritual path. And it really works. I'm living, breathing proof of a strong spiritual connection to the universe, to the earth, to the elements, even to the communities of trees and plants. Animals are our teachers. There's so many different teachers we have around us each and every day. Lots of times we take it for granted. But this is my passion. This is my goal, to do this as not just a hobby or a side hustle, as a living. I believe these tools are very powerful. They're ancient and they're real. And a lot of people say magic is not real. There's no such thing. You're not a witch. Yeah, I am. I was born into it. And you could take a peek at my first stream today that I did for the open reading, and it'll tell you a little bit about my background. I had lots of aunts that practiced the occult in their everyday life. A lot of them were quote unquote church folk. And that is really what the Black church was in the very beginning, when our culture was ripped from us and we were raped and stolen from our original state. And whether it be Native, whether it be African, whether it be Haitian, Jamaican, it doesn't matter. We have our own belief systems, and we have our own culture of healing processes for our spirit and our body's mind, all of that. And we were forced into this Western stream of healthcare. And healthcare isn't just medical, healthcare is mental, physical, spiritual. It's 360 degrees. If you don't have a healthy mind, your body will not follow in health. If you don't have a healthy body, your mind and spirit is sick. So it all is connected, and we have been disassociated from that for centuries. And for some reason, little old me, I was given this journey, this calling, this assignment to bring us back to our very ancient, precious, etherical gifts that we put to bed. We put it to sleep, listening to the settlers, listening to the Westerners. We were duped, you know. And I can't say enough. I'm walking, talking proof of magic works. I come from a nuclear family of 6, my 2 parents and 3 other siblings. I'm the youngest. And all 5 of my other direct family members have major health issues. I have been very blessed and gifted with no health problems, because I couldn't co-sign the way that they chose to worship. it was disconnected and it was very robotic for me. And it just was very, it was a plateau. At 12 years old, I knew the church just was not the way for me. And I don't knock anybody who goes that way because it's still a belief system and it still works for who it works for. So it's not anything against it. It doesn't make it any less than, because everything, different things work for everybody. So for me, I needed something more. I needed to go deeper, and I needed to be able to explore and study many different venues of um, spirituality. And that's what I feel really everybody should venture into that, if you haven't already. There is an awakening in mass to some of the lies that we have been told and the abusive nature in which we were forced into a certain systems that just were not assigned for us. So that's what I'm here for, to share what I've learned over the years. For some of y'all, this is new. It's like, whoa, where's she do? Where's she going with this? What's up? I didn't know about that. She ain't tell me. But witches, we move around in a professional silence. And I stayed to myself with it for many years because of the occult being demonized. And, we are evil spirits. We're wicked. We ride around on brooms and we put curses and hexes on people. And we have warts and all of this stuff. And we're not human and we can shapeshift and all that stuff, which some of it is partially true. Some of it is old wives' tales and superstitions, which are a bunch of bullshit. And I did a video on witch. And there are birth witches, there are book witches. And witches is just a wise woman. And back in the Renaissance period, women were not considered human, especially native indigenous people of different continents that were dragged and forced into this mainstream Western society when the settlers came and infected our lands. So women were pretty much disposable, objectified, and cast away. So the wise women were a threat because they opened people's eyes. They were underground underdogs, if you will, the type of Robin Hood type of setup. So they would murder us because we were informed and we kept people aware. So now it's a different type of witch hunt. It's a more of a spiritual murder that we go through when we do reveal ourselves as the birth witches that we are, and there's not just women, it's men too, that are witches. And we do practice the occult, magic, herbology, botany, oils, psychological healing, spiritual healing. I'm back on, Roxy. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. And the women were the ones that blessed all the newborn children until they became a threat. To be a witch was a good thing at that time. That's true. The witches were the protection for the children, for the food. There's a particular way to prepare your food for different groups, tribes, whatever. We were the nesters. We were the village, the backbone of the village. And to be connected to witches is a blessing. Oh, okay. I know that's right. Good. I'm glad you out enjoying this day. Here is beautiful. It's a beautiful day. It was a beautiful morning. So I'm working. I'm over here working because we got a goal we need to reach. And, I hate to just keep driving it in, but that support button is over there if you feel like you want to show us a little love. We're working hard and we're going to work through this, and we need your help with the wolf pack here, my little crew. So we're trying to make some moves and do some improvements and get situated in a better TP so that we can be more functional. So we working, and I'm willing to use my gifts and talents to do that and to get there. You know, when you ain't got nothing left but to be strong, you got to use your strengths. So I'm glad you peeked in though, Roxy. Thanks again for the love and the support and the encouragement. You know, that is truly touching. And I'm glad you all are here. So if you got anything you want to share, you want to just commiserate, chat it up, chop it up, we can do that too. But you know, if you want to post your questions, you're curious, you want to know anything else. Well, I understand that. I'm in one of them right now. That's why I'm doing it. You know, I'm gonna put in the work for the blessings to flow. You know. Thank you, Roxy. I feel it. I really do. I feel your connection, and I'm, you know, it's rare to have such beautiful people in your presence, and you know, when you change your mindset and you change your spirit and heal yourself, you attract loveliness. So I'm here to share it, and I'm glad that our paths connected. I really and truly am. Kindness is so very rare now. Love is so precious. And when somebody gives it to me, I hold on to it. I know how to take care of it. So that's what I do. That's how I feel. But yeah, it's tough times. We got to embrace them, you know, because I mean, it's hard. And sometimes you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So we got to do something to try to create some new energy to get past this and work on through it. Those finances really get you. They get you. Like I said, I'm here to do my work and put in the work. So if you're willing to hit me up with a little bit of blessing, I would appreciate it on that support button and stuff like that. So I'm here. And if you need anything, I do life coaching, I do holistic healing consultations. You know, if you need something, you have arthritis, you have headaches, you have any type of ailment. I do have a medical background as a nurse, and I'm not a practicing nurse now because I did change careers to become a psychologist, and my understudy is law. So I want my bachelor's degree in law so I can help those in the legal binds that we suffer and make it more affordable. And some of us need free help very desperately. And I'm tired of seeing humanity taking over the legal fees, and we all got to eat. So I'm trying to build it up so I can have enough to take care of me where my cup is overflowing so that I can afford to give my services freely. So this is the first step. It's grassroots. And I am really kind of promoting that blessing, offering, love token, however you want to put it. And I'm here to do the work to prove myself. So I'm here, you know, and now I can share and I can be open. And like I say, do no harm, but I take no shit. So, you know, we're going to respect each other's energy, like I said, and yours truly, the hostess. And I appreciate my administrators, my mods up here. You know, sometimes people that you've known the longest compared to people that you just met, you'd be surprised in how they can bless you differently, you know. Roxy and Psychedelic, I met this year, and they feel like family. Their spirit is very, very familiar to me. And it's very touching and moving. Sometimes I can be a big baby, and when I go through my trials, I'm that typical Virgo. I overthink a lot, and I worry, worry, worry. Have somebody come in and snap you out of it and say something sweet, give you a good nudge of love. That's like hot chocolate in Chicago, honey. Warm you right on up. So No, you can talk from your mic, Rox, if you want. And if you got like your earbud or your Bluetooth, however you connect to your device there, you can talk on there and it'll come on through. So you just, if you want to come in, you sure can. Let me get you that little link here. And if you want to come in, anybody can come on in. We're going to do this like a family, and we can chat. So I dropped the link to this one. All right, that'll be good. That'll be awesome. Then we can really grow and connect more, That'll be wonderful. I really look forward to that. I'm gonna do another one. We're gonna try the hour here. We're gonna do an hour or two, and then we're gonna take a little break. And I'll come on back later after, sunset and everybody get fed and, stretch your toes out, take your shoes off, get you a hot shower, whatever you need to do, your nighttime ritual, and we'll cuddle on in for the witching hour. We'll do these on through the night. So I am trying to get to a goal, and every little bit helps. I don't turn nothing down but my collar, and I barely wear a collar because I'm a gangster. So, I'm here to do the work. Oh, absolutely. Hangout is a good tool. It's a good tool. So I'm just glad y'all are here right now. We're just starting. It's still small. And word of mouth is the best way to get me out there. And I thank you for believing in me enough to talk to me and come on over and do this with me. It means a lot because, again, this is my passion. This is what I want to do full time. I want to move away from Western traditional stuff because clearly it ain't working. So yeah, so we here. I was just answering a private message. Oh my, the boys, they're doing good. Nisi is okay. We going through a little thing now. We just trying to circle the wagon so we can get this little boulder out the way. And I said I come on here and use my talents to get us to where we need to be. Sometimes that traditional job just ain't doing it. And as a struggling student, no matter what level you on, them greenbacks is slim to none. So I'm trying to do it the right way and work for it. And I'm gonna do it until my bones get tired. And I'm just putting my faith to work now for it. The babies are good. They're hanging in here with me. I'm very proud of them because they jumped right on board with me and they supported their mama. They looked out for me. They're very smart, intuitive young men and young lady. So they are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. One of them is coming in, peeking in on me now, checking on me. And we just hanging in here. We hanging in here doing the best we can. And of course, I love them to pieces. Love them to pieces. I don't know what my life would be like if I didn't have those children. Those were the three things in my life that I didn't see it coming. I always knew I wanted to be a mother. And I didn't know I would have such amazing people. I didn't know it. And I'm very, very glad to have it, to be a mother. So how your precious ones doing, Roxy? Is everybody okay? Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to be a mom, you know. It is a beautiful thing. I just think about them and look at them sometimes, and part of me is bittersweet. Part of me is kind of sad. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they're good. When they're healthy and vibrant, it's a gift. It's a blessing to see them grow and and talk back to you, and share their spirit and soul with you, and tell you how they feel. And it's amazing to me. It's very amazing. So, I mean, that is wonderful. Son and your second daughter on the honor roll. That's beautiful. That's the gateway right there, though. That's telling you you're a stepdad, they're grown now, and you raised two of them. That's what's up, psychedelic. Still a dad, though. Yes, ma'am. No dummies over there. That's a beautiful thing. Education is so very important. We only have one to work with, one system right now. And there's different unconventional ways to educate those precious angels. But when you can get them through that system like that, successful, shining, brilliant, that is a very, very honorable feat. It's a thankless job. It's a hard job. You're their advocate. They look to you for their defense mechanisms, you know? And that's a beautiful thing. It's wonderful. So y'all check out the left of the chat box and spread that around, so we can get it out there, you know. Yeah. So unfortunately we have a few people who want to who want to be a wedge. So, oh yeah, go right ahead, Rocks. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot your question. Mm. Yeah, that's a yeah. Yeah. I can understand. I can understand that. Yeah. I feel you, and to a degree it is a little insulting to a little degree, especially if you kind of got a checkered past with each other. If it's a little rocky. Some people come in, when you get a new partner, um, it's hard to navigate through that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel where you're coming from as a mother, because you had those children together, and that is their father. And then she has her partner that she created children with, and that is their father. And when you are blending families, that does become the new, father figure, the dad, whatever. Me, I'm all inclusive type of mama. So when I was married, they didn't call me mom per se. They looked at and treated me like a mom, but I didn't want that title from them to respect their mother, and her position, her work, her dedication to her own children. That is an exclusive title. Yeah, I feel you. They're not married. Yeah, that's really difficult.
To her own children, that is an exclusive title.
That is very difficult
I
to,
feel they're not married. Yeah, that's really difficult to her own children. That is
it's really difficult to navigate through that, because if they're not married, and if it's not gonna be permanent, you have to have that talk, and the best way to do it is try to handle it civilly as parents without the children present, because you don't want to involve children in adult issues like that. And it is concerning them, true, but age appropriate, you want to be careful, when you have this talk, and everybody have to come to an agreement, of what's appropriate to say, what title to use. You can use a spin-off of mom. You can say moms. You kind of find another cute type of endearing way. Dad, pops. You know, stuff like that. And just kind of talk it out. Try. I, we, some of us, we don't want to. It's hard to have that mature powwow. It's hard to get that round table going productively. Um, I would suggest, approaching it, not too frank, but be honest. Say, we need to talk about this because it's a little disturbing, and we need to make sure we keep everything in its rightful, righteous place. What I did was I just said, I don't want to take mom's place. I'm blessed to be able to have two sets of children, but I don't want to be called mom. You can call me Miss Angie, and they called me Miss Angie or moms. They put an S on it. Yeah, brown people you're dating, so he thinks he can just bring chicks around and have her kids called. Yeah, yeah. I mean, dating, when you're just dating, that's gotta be careful there. That's very hairy, very, very hairy. Um, it's best to give it a little more time before you introduce your kids, and it's fine for them to meet new people, and it's fine for them to know you're dating. But the amount of time that you spend with that new person around your children is touchy. You don't want them to get too attached. You want to stay honest, age appropriate, and you want to be open enough so they understand the situation. Of course, too many details, adults, children. You want to keep that separate. He needs to take his time and ease the kids into accepting her children, and then, yeah, that's the truth. You have to plan a blended family. You have to plan it. You can't just slam them in there together and expect your love to be their love. That's just not going. It don't work good like that. That's a very rare occurrence. But the adults, all adults involved, if it's going to be a permanent union, you know, they all need to get together with you, them two and you, and have a productive conversation about how you're going to blend the families, who should be called what, how the children can address, you know, each adult, because they're blessed. They have, two mamas, two daddies, whatever, but It's just a support. You're not taking on the role of, because they do have their own biological parent. So
a support. You're not taking on the role of, because they do have their own biological parent.
and you see this person is just kind of try to keep playing porn on my stream to get my channel flagged down. It's really it's really unfortunate that we have people that's just really, you know, really that disturbed that they want to do that. So yeah, it takes time though, Roxy. You know, it can't be just one quick fix. It takes time, you know. Some ether queen person who has a hard on for me, whenever it has an opportunity, it will come in and try to disrupt and, you know, do whatever it can to deter the focus onto it versus what we're doing. So yes, that we're here for healing, and it keeps coming back because it keeps drawing from what we're doing here. Um, they're attracted to what we're doing over here, and they don't know how to participate in a socially acceptable way. Um, it clicked on it when I put it in the room, and then it keeps scrolling up to click back in the room whenever I eject it from the room. So this is a broken. Yeah, that's true. That's what demons do. And psychedelics said many families pressure a step parent into taking their role. You can't jump right into parenthood. It's too much pressure for the child, the kid, and the step. That's true. Yeah, you're right though, Roxy. That's what demons do. You know, that's what they do. So we just gonna send that troll some love. Send that troll, Ether Queen. It might be a male, female, might be somebody struggling to come out the closet. We don't know, you know. But whenever you trying to elevate, you know, and turn away from negativity, you know it's gonna chase you. You know it's gonna chase you. Because that's all they know. You know, that's the only type of attention they're used to receiving is being divisive, you know, divisiveness, disruptive. The people's behavior is a description of how they feel inside, you know. How you treat other people is a reflection of how you feel. What's going on in your spirit, in your mind. True, that maybe they're attracted and can't say hello properly. That could be. That's a possibility. Very real. You know, and I get it all the time though. You know, that's why I'm such a private person normally. You know, I try to stay, you know, out of the mainstream and just do what I got to do. And when I do open up a little bit, this is what I get. You know, we attract all kinds. Witches attract all kinds. You know, this is the modern day witch hunt. So Roxy said I it's a dyke chick that likes Angie and don't know how to tell her. It's true. It could be. I've had a few, you know, lesbians do some stalkerish, strange things, you know. So hey, you know, you never know. Uh, it's hard to say, really pinpoint one thing. You know, it could be a whole bunch of other stuff too, combined with that. So it just, you know, we got to roll with it though. Like I said, do no harm, take no shit. Yeah. You know when you're trying to do something pretty good, you know, something decent, something positive, it's always going to be those that want to wave that orange light and say, "Hey, detour, come over here. Don't go over there." You know? And if I can't distract you away from her, I'm gonna try to ruin what she got, so it'll be over. That's what they do. That's what that unfortunate. Just like maggots, leeches, hyena, vultures, houseflies, roaches. They are not pleasant beings, but they are important to the ecosystem. And unfortunately, some life we don't want to be forced to respect it, but we do have to still respect that miserable life force that is there. I thought of that too. I did. I've had several e-stalkers along the years, and no telling what form they might come in. You're absolutely right. Yes, absolutely right. So, they come because they get something from it. They do. They're never going to tell you or say, I appreciate that you did, or give you the little handshake in a positive way. They want to come and harass you. They want to come and do things, At least they could show us better porn.
Give you
True, 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 true.
handshake in a positive way. They want to come and harass you.
And it's a shame that they waste their time to go through all of that, you know, something so low frequency. That's the lowest frequency you can use to try to destroy something. Yeah. So it's all good though. And then create channel after channel after channel after channel. It's unfortunate. Yeah. It's most likely a man, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, males, males choose stuff like that, off balance males. Yeah, 50, 100, you know, and they just keep keep it up. It's just really interesting to see, that they keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. They think that that's going to work, you know? They think that's going to work somehow. They do. I don't know. It is really interesting though, pathology. The pathology of people, why they do what they do. Yeah, off balance males, males that are sexually dysfunctional. Females do not quite as much like that. They do lean toward porn, but it's more fantasy based that I've seen. I haven't really done a deep study on it yet. I'm getting into that now, and learning more about those type of fetishes. But really graphic stuff like that, and things that are just really kind of odd. I find males that are off balance do that more than females. Yeah, that's true. Women trolls are normally just sarcastic. insult to get a rise. That's true. They use a lot of rape related sex crime type of approach. Humiliation, domination, domineering, intimidation. They do all of that. So it's and to some degree it's kind of sad. When you look at it from a humanist point of view, it's sad. I feel bad that people are in that much pain, or that dysfunctionally wired and programmed. It's kind of a sad thing. And I was just shuffling the cards on this particular being, and I thought I'd go in the shaman deck for it. And I pulled clarity. Six of air, clarity. That's a very interesting card for this troll, because this person is conflicted. They're conflicted and confused. They have a lot of mother issues. They're very lost. They feel dejected because a mother of air card came out upside down, and that's usually a negative reading. Six of fire came out for this individual upside down. Oh, it's just a lot going on with this person emotionally, spiritually, mentally, very, very deeply scarred and disturbed individual. So that's what you're dealing with. That's what you're dealing with. Somebody who's deeply disturbed, somebody who is feeling disconnected all the way around. I sense a lot of health issues. I'm picking up on a very negative, low vibe. And that's what I'm here for. But instead of taking advantage of it and sitting down and being open and being vulnerable, they see that as a weakness. So they feel they have to try to injure me in some kind of way to kind of quiet me or stifle me because I can see, because I see them. And that's the only way they know how to ask for my attention, or anybody really, because this particular name goes around a lot to be divisive. And this particular name is attracted to drama. you know. Seven of water upside down is excess. Um, in excess, that's, addictions. Addictive personalities are very, very broken people. It might be a porn addiction. You never know. It might be a sex addiction. It might be deep-rooted molestation, abuse of a sexual nature. That's what I'm seeing. And this person has not been decompressed. They don't know how to decipher, these entities that they're dealing with. Three of air upside down is doubt. That's a lot of doubt, not knowing which direction. Air is directional when you pull the cards, and they're feeling quite lost. This person is more of a I'd say late 20s, early 30s, so possibly could live with their mama, but mommy issues, definitely. Mommy issues. Yes, yes, yes. So Roxy, you might be on the right track there with that last theory that you shared. It might be just somebody that a familiar spirit. We'll put it that way. So yeah, that particular person is very upset. True that. Is the troll listening? Got a lot of answers here. When you're looking for chaos, you got some love. That's true. And that's the way to do it. You know, that the ones that act out the most are the ones that need the most love. That's true. And love, we got to give it to them tough sometimes. Sometimes we got to give them a little easy, nice, gentle love. You know, little bits and pieces. Because if you don't know how to give love, that means you don't know how to receive it. You know, in most cases. Some people are hardened and hurt, and they want love and just misguided in how to be open to it and reciprocate it. It's a beautiful gift, though. Love is a very beautiful gift when you are learning how to love more, love differently, love better, you know, express it. It's a verb. You know, it has to be expressed, maintained, nurtured, cared for. It's very, very fragile. Very fragile. And I'm going to be setting up some conference calls too, and you can enter with a fee. I'm gonna schedule some this weekend. Um, and I think that's another thing we can do is have open counseling sessions on a private line so that it's more intimate and we don't get these particular hiccups, you know. So we can get some work done and really, you know, move some stuff around and help each other, you know. So I'm shuffling again so we can reactivate the energy in these cards. And if any more questions come out, just feel free to put them up there. Situations you want to share, something that you're struggling with, maybe you had an interaction throughout the week and you still trying to sift through it and wrap your brain around it. I know I have. I'm doing that too. Working on the situation, still trying to wrap my damn brain around the shit. So anybody want to throw something else up there, feel free to do so. And you know, tell your friends to show a little love. If you got $1, you got $10, you got $100, you got a $5 you want to share with me. That support button or the PayPal link is on my about section. Because I'm working, trying to earn my way. Just trying to earn my way. So we're starting out with love tokens, and I do private readings, personal, private, intimate. You can schedule it through my website on Yola. It is to the left in the description box under this live stream there. You can click on my schedule button on that website and schedule a reading. And you can read over there. I have to update it. It's still a little dated because I had a lot going on and I haven't been working on that site. So I'm going to get it up there, get it looking pretty again. And this is my email. You can schedule your reading via email. I do $20 email readings. So if you want to just shoot me 5-6 questions that's really, really deep there and you need some help to kind of walk through them, I can consult the cards and my tools over here, channel in with you, and we can work through it. And I can do it on a video for you if you want, or I can do it still pictures and just words. You do that through emails, very private. It's just like confidentiality protection if you go to the doctor, medical doctor, whatever, counselor. I hold that very, very, very dear. So whatever lands before my eyes or in my ears, it stays there. I'm sworn to protect you whenever you trust me. So it doesn't go any further. So I just want to make sure I prove myself. And oh, is it buffering? Oh yeah, I'm just trying to work through this little hump. I'm putting in work so that if someone was to lend a blessing or a donation, I'm working for it. I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna work hard for it. Okay, psychedelic. That might help. Sometimes that Wi-Fi or whatever, or that hard line just hiccups. It gives you the blues. So we are here. We are here. We are here, and I'm just glad. I'm glad we got a few people here. And we're talking. But Roxy, did that kind of ease that tension with that situation? We can elaborate a little more on that blended family thing. I wonder if her oh, good, good. I thought your date showed up and they're like, oh, she didn't enjoy her meal. That's good. I'm glad. And if you want to talk privately more, you already know what's up. You can email me, text me. We know how we do throughout the week. We hit each other up there and here, and we'll go on, walk on through it. Oh, my pleasure. Like I said, you can use me, baby. But don't abuse me. I'm here. That's what I'm here to do, is serve, as best I can. And you helping me work through mine too. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, to lend our ideas, our views, experiences, and just really try to get through that, get through them things that really irk us. Yeah, yeah, I want to know about that too. Dish about the date. I want to be all up in your business because he better be a nice person and treat you good and all that. You deserve to be happy and have that little butterfly with that special guy. You got to shop around and date in order to know what you want, what you don't want, and all that good stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. Go out, have a nice little meal, chit chat, get down and explore his mind. Let him explore your mind and see if they work. That's what you're supposed to. You grown. You got to do grown people stuff. Mommies, we gotta keep our little swag going. And it's you're doing it, you trying to do it the right way. And that's a beautiful thing too, you know, trying to do it the right way, orderly, keep everybody comfortable, make sure you making a good choice. That's what it's about, you investing in you. There's nothing wrong with that. You have to have a well-rounded lifestyle. You deserve to socialize with adult interaction. You have your babies 24/7. You working, me too. That man's man is the way. Yes, honey. I'm old school too. I like the fact that, he's not afraid to do whatever he need to do, you know, and he already know how to put himself together and keep himself together, and he wants to be able to provide. That's the key, is you want to try to pick somebody who want to do it, not try to make them do it. Yep. Mom always told me you can tell what a real man smells like. They got a certain smell till they do. That's true. That's true. A hardworking man always smells good. No matter what he's doing, when he get off work, he's going to keep himself together, and he's going to make sure his lady like being close to him. You know, that's part of it. Just like we do, we perfume and powder and get it together. Say, you know, I got to still try to keep it cute too now. That's energy. That's a good energy. That shows that you care not only for yourself, but you really enjoy the fact that your partner enjoys your presence, the intimacy of a partner, the holding the hand, the hugging, the cuddling, snuggling. You know, that pass by the laundry room, I give you a hug. Ooh, I love you. Have a nice day. I'm going to fold the laundry. You know, that's part of intimacy. That's a beautiful thing. So you know, you enjoy it, live in the moment, don't take it too heavy. You know, just take, you know, you taking a snapshot, brother. Look, hey, what you got, you know, what you're working with now, because I'm gonna show you what I'm working with. And then maybe we take a little more step further down the road. You never know. And if it's not matching up, you just politely give them a nice smooch and it was nice, and you go and try to see a snapshot of somebody else, you know, because you just as precious as anybody else, and you deserve to be connected with someone and be happy, and the children happy and everybody happy. You know, that 80-20, and 80-20. Got 80% of the good and 20% you got to work with, because we all got flaws, you know. That's important. You know, we too busy trying to settle and put somebody else back together and make them who we want them to be, instead of looking at it like, you know what, you're not who I need you to be, so I got to go down the road and check this here bus stop, because I don't know if I want to get on that one, you know. Right? I'm like that. If I like you, if I don't, I can't stand for you to breathe, think, chew around me. Yeah. I mean, those little things matter. Spirituality, healing, life coaching, that's the right track for what I want to do. But the setting it up part is what overwhelms me. Yeah, it is, because there's so many directions you can go with it. I started off real simple, long time ago, about 5 or 6 years ago. I got a free little Yola, went to yola.com. You could build a free website. And I just started kind of playing with it, putting little stuff on there, see what people thought, spread it around, let people look at it. Then I started getting more readings that way, and it worked out. Somebody talk to you on your website, schedule something. And I said, okay, this seems to be nice. People feel safe and secure. You don't have to put no money through if you don't want, but I do have a donate button through PayPal, so that protects you and them, you know. And just start off small, little baby steps, you know. Try one thing, move on to the next, add something to it, play with it a little bit. You get a couple more dollars, you pay a little something, open up another feature, add that there, you know, just a little bit at a time, you know. It's not going to look like, you know, perfect professional with a webmaster and all that. You're starting off, you're just brand new to it. So you want to take one little bite, see how that do. Then you throw something else up there, see how that go. And if it's ugly, take it down, put something else up there. You know. She said, "That's how I am." You know, and then you hey, some things are just deal breakers, Roxy. Some things are just deal breakers. You know, you might like to squeeze the toothpaste tube from the top. And I got OCD. You need to squeeze that joker from the bottom. Okay, don't do that. Some people like the toilet paper to go over, and some like it under. You know, and if that's the case, you need to get your own damn bathroom. You know, that's how. You know, or put your roll on that side, and I put mine on this side. We work it on out. You know. Hmm. Psychedelic said, I used to know advanced HTML. It's been years. I used to use GeoCities when it was up and free. Yeah. GeoCities was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, hey, I didn't have much to work with, you know. I didn't have much to work with. I used what was free. These little gadgets and tools on YouTube. I don't know if y'all can see it in the suggested view pane over there. What's up next or whatever. My little commercial is 1 minute. I use that free little slideshow maker on YouTube. Put a couple of little pictures out there. Little music on there. 1 minute, bam. I got like 1,500 views on there now. But it's been up for a minute though, you know. So, you know, just start, get your feet wet a little bit. You know, I'm not no expert. I just fiddle and I learn something like, oh, okay, that's how you do that. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's a good thing though, Roxy. You deserve to step out a little bit, as long as you're not hurting yourself, hurting your babies, or hurting nobody else. You know. Yeah, I try to I try to learn a little something, and if I know something, I'll share it. If I don't know, we'll figure it out together. You know, I don't know. Do you know? You know, I don't. I'm just a nerd like that. When it comes to learning, I don't pretend that I know. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. But do you? Did you help me? That's how you get to where you're going. And if that person needs something, I know how to do that. I'll show you. People are so stingy and selfish now, you know. And it's okay to have a healthy selfishness. Some people just don't deserve for you to share shit, you know. And then others who are humble and they're loose, that's the ones that you invest with. That's the ones you connect with. That's the ones that's meaningful for you and you for them. It's a reciprocity to anything you do. Any connection you make, it should be a reciprocity. Because you develop good relationships, even if you don't talk to that person maybe but once a year. You know, if you go back 12 months later, they still gonna go, hey, I remember you. Hey, what you need? Okay, I got what I need. You got what you need. I'll see you next year. It's a pleasant exchange. It's not, oh, damn, here she come. What the fuck you want? You know? Yeah. We have to preserve our energy, conserve it, and protect it. Because that's your peace of mind. You know, when you feel depleted, your energy's been zapped off of you. You like, every time I come around these certain type of beings, I'm just tired just from listening to them. I don't want to hear the bullshit. You know, I can get something from them, but to get to it, I got to go through all this other shit that, no, you got to cut that. Cut it, cut it, cut it. Get around people who give you energy. Get around people who you can give energy to, and it's enlightening. It's fun and easy to get things done. You can accomplish a lot, laugh and smile a lot, be productive together, and you walk away looking forward to do it again. Everybody deserves that. Everybody deserves that. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna turn this little camera on now, so maybe y'all can see me. I hope I'm not too scary. I have a stress mark on my face from stress. So Y'all excuse my appearance. I've been just humping, grinding, working, studying, brainstorming, and all that good stuff. So just don't talk about me too bad because I just kind of threw myself together today. I didn't really do much to myself but wash, wash and put clean clothes on today. So I'm just here. We all here trying to get through, you know. So I appreciate you to keep spreading my link around. I'm working. This is what I'm going to be doing as a living here on social media and in real life, off of social media. So I'm trying to get it going, and I appreciate the love and anything that you want to share as a love donation was greatly appreciated. It'll be put to positive use to help us sustain so we can move forward and I can continue. And I'm here, I'm ready to put in the work, and I'm opening it on up. And we're going to have, the bullshit like we saw there. So just, you ready to endure this shit with me? I appreciate that because I need some warriors here. You see what I go through. No matter what mode I'm in, I'm always under attack. So we're going to try to keep it real fly and be good. All right, Roxy, you enjoy yourself, ma'am. You have fun. And just let your hair down. Laugh. Have fun. It's good for the soul. So where is anybody else? Madame Much. We dropped a couple of little viewers. Oh, good. Thank you. Thanks, Psychedelic. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I really do. This is a beautiful, beautiful exchange. Power to the people, Roxy. You have fun, lady. You deserve it. I see you working hard and stuff. So you do your thing and have a nice night and just let it all, just let down the guard a little bit. Just be free. Get some fresh air out there. So I don't know. I think maybe Madame left us. She was watching there for a little bit. And, you know, this is not drama. This is not me venting. This is me doing something a little bit more productive. And a lot of people are afraid to come in and be open because they think that's weak. It's not exciting, but it can be if you engage and plug in, lean forward, roll up your sleeves, and get in there. You never know what can pop off. Never know what subject matter can come around. I like getting into good discussions. I like learning from those talks and things like that. So. And I got my little pooch here, Bella. She be helping me. She's down here getting her loving on as usual. She's my little furry baby. She's a sweetie pie. Sometimes she be looking at me like I'm crazy, like I don't know. You want something on this rant. But I like to get it up off my chest. I like to express myself and really, just release the negative stuff because it weighs on you so many different ways. And I just don't want to be sickly and just weighed down with it. So I come on and I do my little video journal thing and see what people think. If they're experiencing the same thing, we can talk about it. We can go through it. We can walk on through it and navigate, do what we got to do to try to get it fixed. You know, feel better. That's what it's about, trying to get better, feel better, do better. So, who else is with us? You know, who else is there? We need you to come in and share if you want to. I appreciate you sharing that. I'm just checking out some other venues and stuff like that because I want to make sure people get the word and stuff like that. But yeah, dysfunction. These trolls on here. It's eye opening. You wonder why people do what they do. What's going on in their mind? What's going on in their life privately? What they've been through to be to display what they do to show you that provocative side that is just whoo. You like, whoo, Lord, where did that come from? You know. So, psychedelic, what's going on in your world? What's up with you? How's things? How's your situation? Oh yeah. Well, like I said, I have a little obstacle I'm working on, and it's quite the challenge, and I have few tools to work with. So I'm trying to go in a different direction and put in the work so I can move this little obstacle out the way so we can settle back down and keep it moving. Um, it's always the finances. It always is when you working, trying to educate yourself and get some things accomplished on this grid. It's a lot of obstacles, and with you got to work with what you got, you know, and it's a challenge. It's a very, very stressful challenge that I'm facing now, and I'm just trying to get out here and do all I can do to resolve it so that we can um, remain safe and remain peaceful, you know, and united together. My little family, we've been through a little bit, and it's been quite a test. So I just want to, get past this last thing so that this will be the last thing that I have to endure of this nature and put it behind us. So, the stress is still there a little bit. That's life though. When you actively moving around animated and, trying to get to your goal and trying to work things through, you got some stress. You gotta deal with it. So that's kind of where we at with that. And I'm just trying to take a different direction. I've purged a lot of negative energy. I got a lot of the toxic stuff out my system, from life and holding it in and trying to sift it out, trying to figure it out, going around and around and around with it. And, you come to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with that. That is over. I'm closing the door on it. This part of me, I ain't no more figuring I can do. So I need to just put it to bed, put a nice layer of fresh earth over it, and just go this way, and I just go down this way, and we're gonna see what's over here. Sometimes you'll run yourself crazy with what, why, how come, so you just gotta leave that shit down on the ground and sprinkle some fairy dust on it and be like, okay, I'm done with that. Done. you know. And better things happen. Better things start to happen because you start to attract better people, better energy, better opportunities. People see the favor that you carry and you believe in yourself more. You start to enhance your self-esteem and your self-confidence more. And then you can start to really accomplish those things that you dream about. And you planning in your mind, you can't quite make it materialize. And then you start to see it happen a little bit better, a little bit more. You kind of kicking down doors and making a better path. The path gets a little bit easier. And that's what I'm trying to do. We're doing this, trying to campaign for myself. I believe in myself, so I'm trying to prove it. You know, yeah. We working on it too. I got some issues in that department too. Um, Daily, it's a daily journey. It's daily work. Got to keep on a little bit at a time, with just like anything else. So it's what life has done to us. Sometimes a lot of things we do to ourselves at the time we don't realize it, and it's really affecting our confidence and self-esteem. You know, some of the choices we make. Yeah, we can't give up. Definitely can't give up. We were put here for a reason, have a purpose. Sometimes it's not quite that clear all the time, but to continue forward and keep searching, keep pushing, keep looking, you know, I learned that the hard way. And sometimes I'm like, I give up, I quit. Then something, my little conscience comes in, says you can't quit. That's too easy. Yeah. I mean, we do. We need our little wine session. Something we do. We got to get it out. Got to get that out. Can't hold on to it. It's just going to bind you up, you know, and start causing internal problems physically and make the mental and emotional ones worse, you know. Holding it in is not cool. I hold in a lot. But we all have our wine session, gripe session. Sometimes we have to do it to the lamp or to the wall, in the mirror, whatever. Talk to the pillow, talk to the dog. you know, Dog be like, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. They love us anyway. It don't matter. Long as they can eat and get a belly scratch, go out running, walking with you. They love us no matter how fucked up we are. But that's true. Can't give up. Cannot give up. I remember it was something my uncle used to tell me about quitting. He said, yep, it gets hard and whatnot, but I don't have no quit in me. Oh, a puppy, chihuahua, and two kitties. And do they get along real good? Oh. Well, you know, Chihuahuas, they think they're huge. You know, they're so small, but they think they are a giant. Yeah. Bella, she's a single, she's a single girl. She don't, I think she'll do good with another dog, but I don't think she'll do too good with cats. Because anything littler than her that runs fast, she wants to chase it. And I'm scared of what she might do to you know, like a cat or, you know, bunnies. She's a tracker. She's a Jack Russell Terrier pit mix. You know, and they like to hunt and track and go nosy. They nosy, sniffing around in the bushes and stuff like that. You know, it's just, I have to be so careful with her when I let her off the lead because she's fast, and I don't want her to hurt nobody else. You know, chasing down the bigger dog. I know, you know, with Chihuahuas, they got a lot of nerve. You know, they so small, and you like, you really, you think I'm scared of you? But they got a lot of heart. They do a lot of heart, and they can be some mean little motherfuckers when they want to be. Mean, yeah. So yeah, you know, I'm just gonna chill out for a minute. It is 9:34 Eastern Standard Time. So what I'm gonna do is take a little break, and we're gonna end here for a moment. And yeah, that's Bella back there. She turns into a cat at night. She thinks she's a cat at night. But we're gonna end it here and take a little break, you know, so we can kind of get recharged for the next round. I think I'll come back at 10:35 in an hour. We're going to take a little break. Make sure you spread that link around and bring some love blessings. If people want to show some love and slide a little love token in that donate button, it'd be wonderful. I'm here to put in the work to earn our way through this little obstacle. So, and help others as well as help ourselves. So we're going to say farewell for now. Ciao. And I'm going to go grab a bite while my doggy cat is probably ready for a walk too. So I'm going to say peace for right now, and I will meet you guys back here in about 1 hour for more open readings. All right, love you too, and I'll see you in about an hour. Thank you for coming through. Peace, 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 and get you some good to eat, some snacks or whatever, and we're going to come on back. Peace out. One love. See you in a minute.